A very good afternoon to you all, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you're all doing very well indeed. And today I wanted to take you through the next event that is going to be happening, which is the Lunar New Year Event. And the reason for this is because currently we're stuck in the middle of the Team Rocket event, and it's shit. I want to take you through the Lunar New Year event because it is drastically better than what we've currently got going on in the game at the moment. There's quite a lot of good stuff, so let's dive into it right now. The Lunar New Year event for 2021 is themed around the year of the ox, and well, you can see from the image right there, it's going to be Tauros. Tauros is obviously the ox Pokemon. It's the only real one that they could have picked. I did think because it's a regional, they could have dithered and done something different, but actually Tauros is going to be available for everybody in the Kanto event that is happening in 2 weekends time at the end of the month. So so that's quite good because it means that nobody's really going to stress too much. The Lunar New Year event for 2021 is going to kick off on February the 9th, which is just one day after I hit level 48, which is sweet, so I'll definitely be out for that. Make sure you tune in on the evening of February the 8th for another Road to Level 50 episode. 10 AM start time. They seem to be rolling with a 10 AM start time for most events nowadays, and it goes all the way through until February the 14th, a Sunday, at 1 PM. 1 PM? That's a really odd time. The featured spawns are all centered around red Pokemon, I'm assuming because Ox is kind of red. It's a bit of a stretch, but hey, we're going to see things like Krabby, Goldeen, Magmar, Magikarp, Miltank. Miltank's back for anybody like me who failed to get it during the Johto celebration event. I failed to get it. I've seen many people on Twitter complaining that they failed to get it despite a large amount of raid passes, so this is kind of redemption time. Meditite, Tepig, and a few more, so that's quite nice. Gyarados is going to be in the wild, and we know that Gyarados can be shiny because the last 1 or 2 events it's been shiny available in the wild. It's actually the first evolved Pokemon, I think, that's been available shiny in the wild before its Mega Evolve came in. The field research tasks, they're a bit dead. You want to go for the Miltank one, obviously. We don't know what that's going to be yet, the quest, but we'll find out on February the 9th, I'm sure, from the people in Australia and New Zealand. Big up you guys. You've got the 3 versions of Meowth. Why they're in there, I don't know. Meditite is in the research rewards. 5 kilometer eggs. Oh my god, this is a really annoying pool. Basically, this is because it's kind of one for every Chinese year that there is. So we've obviously got the year of the rat, the snake, the manky Ponyta, at least Bagons in 5 kilometer eggs again, and Miltank, which is quite nice to see. In 1-star raids, these are a bit dead except for Darumaka. Darumaka is always a good Pokemon. It's a high DPS fire type attacker, and you can use the candy to go for the Galarian form as well if you've got a good Galarian form from the 7 kilometer eggs to power that up. So that's an alright raid boss actually. I would honestly skip the Mareep, Caravana, Duskull and Skorupi. They're not worth it. The 3-star raids. Miltank is back in 3-star raids, which is very nice to see, so I'll definitely be putting a few passes into that. Octillery, ditch it. Blaziken, I don't think it will have Blast Burn, so scrap that. Camerupt does get a Mega, but it's one of the worst Megas in the game, I'm pretty sure. And Absol, if you need a shiny. Obviously at this current time the 5-star raids will have switched from Suicune up to Latios and Latias. They're going to be here for the next 2 weeks prior to the Kanto event that starts on February the 20th, so they'll be in the raids. The Mega raids, we've got a new Mega. They did say a surprise Mega was going to be coming, and the Pokeminers found that Mega Aggron's assets were pushed in the game. But thankfully it's not Mega Aggron, it's Mega Gyarados. And Mega Gyarados is a damn sight more useful than Mega Aggron. So they're rotating 3 Megas, it seems. Mega Pidgeot, Mega Gyarados, which is brand new, and Mega Ampharos is sticking in there for a little while because it's quite new as well. Mega Gyarados, I suggest you go for it because I'm assuming it's going to be, I'm pretty sure it's going to be better than Mega Blastoise. And as a Mega Pokemon, if it gets Aqua Tail, if you've got the Conde move, that's a serious Team Rocket kind of sweep move. It's very spammy, so that's quite good to see. I'm definitely going to be doing a few of those. Mega Gyarados, when you catch it from the raid, will have the potential to be shiny, so that is fantastic. This is where things get spicy. The Tauros of the event, the whole theme of the event, the year of the ox. Tauros is actually going to be a special research line, which I don't think is too bad of an idea, to be honest, because it means that everybody isn't going to be going crazy and moaning about the wild spawns. It obviously has the potential to be shiny. That has been a thing since 2019. Much like all of the other special researches that have gone on recently, I'm pretty sure you're going to have a much more extended deadline. Like the special research for Ho-Oh with Earthquake, that was 2 weeks, but the event that it was sort of coinciding with was only a week long. So you're probably going to have a bit of time to catch up on doing the Tauros research if you're lagging behind, so no stress there. One proviso I'd like to put on the Tauros special research is the fact that Tauros will be spawning for the Kanto day. So if you don't get it shiny or whatever, you've still got the chance on February the 20th, on the Saturday, the Kanto day itself. Tauros and all the other regionals will be spawning, so I'll be making a later video about that whole event. So make sure you tune in for the channel for that. The bonuses, and this is why I mentioned about me hitting level 48 right at the beginning of the video. Gifts that you open will contain more Pokeballs. Now this is something that Niantic should have increased and done anyway, since we're still in the global pandemic, hence I'm wearing, this isn't, you know, there is a reason for wearing this, Niantic. You know, there's a reason that there's lockdowns and things still happening and borders are closed. I don't know why they don't understand that. You'll now be able to get more Pokeballs from gifts during this event. The Pokemon Go Hub article is saying that obviously ahead of the Kanto Tour event, it's good to stock up. Lucky Friends. Now this is a significant bonus and it's going to play very nicely into anybody who hits level 48 just before or during that event. You're more likely to become lucky friends with your friends. Excellent if you swap gifts and battle and raids, etc. We can currently open up to 35 gifts per day, which is nice, so there is obviously the increase of 1.5 times. Increased random lucky Pokemons. That means that if you do random trades, there is an increased chance of those Pokemon trades going lucky, which is perfect because you need to acquire 50 lucky Pokemon in order to hit level 49. That's one of the tasks to level up to 49, so that is very nicely coinciding with what I'm going to be doing, my level grind, which is top notch. I approve of that very much. Another bonus that we've also seen, which will also play in for a factor on the Com day, I'm pretty sure, and also on the Kanto day, they are boosting the trading distance up to 40 kilometers, which is always fantastic. That is going live from Monday, actually that's going earlier, Monday, February the 8th at 1 PM. Until February the 15th, so that's good to see, a bit longer than the actual event itself. If I was going to give you any tips at all with this event, it is get the Mega Gyarados energy so that you can evolve it, and then it will probably be 40 Mega Energy, much like the starters and Mega Ampharos, etc. once you've done the first evolve. And if you're still looking for Magikarp candy to max it up to level 50, Mega Gyarados walking by your side during the Kanto event is going to give you a water-type Pokemon boost, which means you're going to get increased candy catching for Squirtle, Magikarp, and I don't know, any other of the water types that you will particularly want to go for. Frickin' Kabuto, if you choose. Obviously, Miltank being back is a shiny hunt for damn sure. We want that frostbitten cow, so that's another top tip. Like, the spawns and eggs and raids are a bit like, okay, yeah, they're alright, and there's some good ones in there, unlike currently with the Rocket event. But obviously the main one that I suggest you focus on is the trades. Sort out your lucky friends, increase the friendship levels, try and get as many lucky friends as possible. And if you're not hitting level 48 yet, it might be worth your chance to stack them up ahead of you getting to level 48. Obviously if you're miles off, then you can have a different strategy. But if you're on the level 48 tasks and you will hit level 48 in the next couple of weeks, stack up on your lucky friends so you'll increase your chance of having more lucky trades available to you in a very short space of time. Talking about lucky friends and lucky Pokemon, obviously you want to be trading like mad. So honestly, I'm going to be at the end of every evening of this event, I'm going to be just taking 100 random Pokemon I've caught and just trading them. I'll just trade 100 random Pokemon and hopefully hit as many lucky Pokemon trades as possible. So that's fantastic. And obviously ahead of the Kanto event, do just open your gifts. If you're struggling for gifts, come and join my Discord. It is linked below. People are very good at sort of adding new friends if you want to. You can obviously stress if you need to have gifts available to you to increase your Pokeball storage. And obviously I would seriously recommend this, looking at who of your friends is within the 40-kilometer trading distance, because if you can increase the chance to get more lucky friends and more trades, etc., you need that trade distance increase to increase your odds. So I would seriously recommend going for that. Other than that, genuinely, I mean, this is a nice sort of warm-up. It's a warm-up for the Kanto event, which I'll be talking about in a later video. So hit the notification bell and the subscribe button below. Please do let me know in the comments below what part of the Lunar event you are most excited for. Are you excited because you haven't actually got Tauros in the decks? This is a guaranteed Tauros encounter, so you'll actually be able to get it in your decks for sure. Unlike maybe the Kanto event, if you're relying off incense and you're a rural player, you might not get so lucky. So I think it's quite good that it's a guaranteed encounter. Are you excited for Mega Gyarados coming? Because I bloody well am. I think it's really, really cool. It's about time, considering the it's been like 6 months or 7 months or something since the Magikarp Com day. Are you excited for Miltank's return? I'm excited for Miltank's return. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please do make sure to subscribe if you are new with the notifications on so you don't miss an upload or a live stream. And of course, smash the like button if you enjoyed this video. We've got the Lunar New Year event, then we've got a Valentine's kind of event, which I'm not really too sure about. And then obviously the Kanto Day is up and coming, so I'm very excited for that. But prior to all of that, we've got the Roselia Community Day. I want to wish you all the very best of luck with Roselia's Community Day. I know that people may have billions of shinies of the damn thing, but the XL candy grind, you cannot miss out on that. So if you can, catch everything. I would suggest holding on to all of your Roselia after the Community Day, and then once the Lunar New Year event starts on the Tuesday evening, if you've got spare time, if you've got a friend who has also kept all of their Roselia, trade them and you'll get yourself a nice bunch of luckies. So Lucky Roselia is certainly something to be going for. It's almost worth not doing too many trades after the Community Day immediately and holding off 2 days. So that's a top tip from me. Anyway, I will see you all in the next video, everybody. Do take care.